Hey Scorpio, I'm Walker. I thought I knew what I was going to say when I sat down here and everything just changed right now. So hold on, give me a sec. Um, this may be very specific, but I've noticed that. So there was something that in your past that you thought was real, but it wasn't real. Could I get any vaguer? I think it has to do with maybe a past love relationship, honestly. Um, I think there was a situation where there was a betrayal that happened to you that kind of broke your heart so much that it took like years and years and years to even process. So it has something to do with it's a little Herkimer diamond here. I need to clean my cards. Dang, Herkimer diamond with the Ten of Swords. So it's like you followed this plan and it just drove you into the ground. This idea that led nowhere, this relationship that ended up ruining you. So, what do you do about that? Am I going to do that thing where it's like, oh, it's all to learn a lesson, blah, blah, blah? I thought I was, but I guess I'm not. So, this is going to be maybe very specific to this situation. To make a long story short, your diamond is still coming. But you did kind of have to go through this being stabbed in the back situation to learn a lesson, but not for the reason that you think. Not for the reasons that you think, because um, in a way, learning those lessons, maybe you have a new love coming, a new shot at life, starting over, where that betrayal is going to be the kind of a lesson that empowers you in the moment and you're able to help someone else that you love through that same kind of situation because you say, oh, I recognize this and this from when that lying, backstabbing, betrayal, or just manipulative, or it could be violence, perhaps a violent frame of mind. But it's like you already know how to protect yourself, so it's not like, oh, that was such a lesson for you. There's another lesson there for you. Let me get back to that. But this is preparing you to be able to protect someone else. It's kind of what I'm getting from this. The realization will come slowly, but it is part of, I don't want to say your karma to help out with this, but just that you know inside you're a really good person. And your higher self wants to be able to aid in others getting through this gauntlet. Why can I never say that freaking word? I'm sorry. Maybe you can never quite express yourself properly when you want to help others, but it won't be like that forever. This is like a slow and steady wins the race situation. Maybe for some of you, you have antisocial tendencies, and for some of you, it's working through that in a way you'll be able to comfortably engage in leadership and public speaking, something like that. For others of you, it's learning who your target audience is, your soul group is, or coming to the understanding that you're not for everyone and everyone's not for you, and it might be smarter to limit the people you have in your life that you share your light with. Ooh. So that's definitely a lesson that you learned the hard way. So my point here is there's going to be a situation coming up. Maybe you haven't met your true love yet, or this is like a child of yours, or it could be even a project you're going to start. If you're a very creative person, this could be an album, a book, or if your boss kind of bitch business. But you needed to lose your innocence in a way to be able to be shrewd, see everything, not be naive, so that you can kind of hold someone else's hand through a different scenario. But betrayal's always the same, liars are always the same, sort of thing. So maybe somebody is going to need your protection. Maybe it's a child, maybe it's a lover, maybe it's someone that you've just started seeing, but that there's like commitment in the future there. It has something to do with you helping someone out with their dreams. They're going to help you with your dreams, and you're going to help them with their dreams. You're going to be almost, if it's a love relationship, you're going to be able to mentor them through a situation in a calm and Zen master type energy. This is interesting. Okay, so y'all know the Disney Channel, right? Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, the Star Maker machinery involving young people, young talented children, actors, sometimes stage moms, and there is a dark underbelly there of that industry. And I used to nanny for a little girl, very beautiful, very talented. And of course, when you're into performing and that sort of thing, of course, as a child, you're going to be like, that's what I want to do. I want to work for Disney. I want to work for Nickelodeon. I want to be working, blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of hard for me to say to her at the time, it's not, it is smoke and mirrors in so many ways. And it shortens your lifespan. It ruins your life in a lot of cases. It's not all it's cracked up to be. In a lot of ways, I'm not even gonna get into here. What does this have to do with you? My point is, there was a show that we were watching together at the time with four very young, talented actors. I'm not going to say the show, I'm not going to say the name, I'm going to keep it very vague. But what I wanted to say to her is, statistically speaking, from what I've seen, one of these actors will be dead in a few years. Suicide, overdose, something like that, mysterious circumstances. You can't say this to a little child, so I had to say it in other ways, but I can say this to you. Um, that was a few years ago. It surprised me which one ended up dead. It wasn't the one I thought. The other couples are very much struggling with drug and alcohol addiction at this point. The other ones just kind of disappeared. Okay, so in the scenario that I'm talking about with you, you are going to be the nanny in the situation, and the person that you love is going to be the child saying, yes, this is my dream, I want to do this. And it's not, no, don't do this. It's you being there to hold their hand to say, watch out for that. Watch out for this. Have boundaries, have limits, and know what's at the top of that pyramid, kind of. So whether this is about a work situation, whether this is a child or whether this is a future mate of yours or a current mate of yours, this backstabbing betrayal that you went through, it wasn't just to wisen you up, it wasn't just to harden you up, life is hard, you gotta be hard. No, it's all about you shining the light that you have gained from that situation to guide someone else through um, a situation that they might not have fully understood, Not saying they can't do it, but they're going to need your guidance. And you, yeah, you're so done. You're so over it. Whatever it was, it's over, it's done, it's so done. You couldn't be more done. So this scenario might be like in the future. But for right now, it's telling you just hang on. Stay focused on your dreams and your plans. There's some situations around you where someone in your life is acting out, almost like shooting arrows out at everything and you're getting hit. So stay away from conflict. If you're unsure about where to go with your business right now or your creative endeavor, um, it's just a rough patch here. There's something to do with the phases of the moon. So anytime you're feeling like, oh, I can't see this, I can't do this, don't stress out. I want you to release the stress. Some of you have your jaw clenched right now and you don't even realize it. Please and thank you. Could you relax? Relax a little bit? Maybe this Scorpio, you have a lot of air in your chart. I almost feel like it's a Scorpio with like a Venus and Gemini. May God have mercy on your soul, whoever you are. But you're very shrewd, you're very smart anyway, so I'm not going to give you the whole woo woo. Yeah, it's all for the best. However, there's more. Now we've talked about this other person, let's talk about you. You will find your true diamond, and if that's not in a relationship, it's you. There's this old Garth Brooks song that comes into my head here when I see this card sometimes, this combination where he was saying, and help me below if you know what the hell I'm trying to say because I can't remember, I'm old. I thank God for unanswered prayers. If anyone knows the actual lyrics to that, comment below. So there's a situation here where I'm going to have you do a little homework assignment, Scorpio. It's easy, it's doable, don't worry about it. And this is all correlated somehow. If it doesn't resonate by this point, it's probably not for you. I'm going to do another Scorpio video after this check-in. So your homework assignment is to look back in your life and write down 2 examples of a time that your wish at the time didn't come true, but looking back on it as a wiser, older person, how was that a blessing? Okay, that's your homework assignment. 2 things. That's it. That's it, and that's all. One more thing, though. After that, you're going to make 2 new wishes with the wise and understanding that if it doesn't work out, it's going to be okay. No pressure, no guilt, no shame. You're going to be wishing in a new way from here that's going to be way more productive for you. And yeah, there is going to be some opportunities for leadership where this situation is going to really put you above and beyond some of the people around you, and it's like you're going to be needed and you're going to be honored, almost like you're being honored already by the heavens and the earth for what you're going through. And so A, know that. B, know that in the future you will also like tangibly be honored by the people around you, and you'll see the results in your own life in blessings that you never even knew you could have. Bringing me to this, did I say this yet? My brain, y'all. 2 new wishes. Yeah, 2 new wishes without any guilt or shame attached to it or expectations of outcome or results. The whole point is what? Your emotional happiness. You being satisfied with how you feel, really emotionally in your own power, and sitting comfortably. Not feeling like you have to fight anything or anyone off. Okay, so peace at this time. And if there was like literally someone in your life who was trying to ruin you, that's over. Before I say goodbye, this little bloodstone wanted to come out. This is like petrified dinosaur blood capillaries. Um, just a reminder that you are millions of years in the making here. There's a bigger picture here. So don't get caught up in any little mundane, piddly arguments, fights, contentious energies. Yeah, no. Let any resentments go surrounding getting used as fodder by maybe people in your life, family members. Let that go right now. Your goal is peace. Okay, and karma will be on your side. The heavens and the earth together with you, kind of doing the right thing, standing in your power. There's nothing you can't do. Oh, wow, this is way too long. Dang. Okay, Scorpio with possible air in your chart. You're awesome. I believe in you. You can do this. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot, and I'll see you next time. Like if you like this video, and subscribe for more content. See you guys next time.